Is that us? We live?
Looks like
we're
us.
We're all good. Welcome to the Breakdown Live. I know it's a little different show here, a little different background, different day.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of stuff going on here today. Where are we? We are at Orlando Esports on 6464 International Drive, Orlando.
Yep.
We're here. If you see in the background, you see what's going on. In the next room over there, they're doing a bunch of stuff, a little meet and greet going on. But this place is going to be really cool for us. We're going to be able to spread out and do an esports team for the Orlando Predators, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah. This is just like one of the rooms where they all compete. There's a bar next door, right? A little lounge and bar.
Food, yep.
There's stuff out in that room over there. Tons of stuff, games and all sorts of stuff to do around here. So, yeah, this is fantastic.
So, big announcement made today. We might as well get into that. I think there was a big announcement.
Big announcement?
Was there a big announcement?
What was that?
Hey, are we going to, I don't know. I didn't see the clip that John did of another team saying some stuff. Are we gonna do?
That's a whole nother league, isn't it?
Are we going to do that right now?
You want to jump right into that, huh?
We might as well. Put
all right.
Well, I don't even know who she is, but.
You know how we are. We like to roll. We like to make friends.
Yeah, go ahead. Show the clip.
Good to see you.
What up, sir?
AFL news, and I just want to say very loud and proud, I told you so. The AFL is falling apart. They've got teams that are backing out. They're backing down on the things they said they would do, including some of the things they included were they were going to cover workers' comp coverage. They were going to cover travel. They were going to do all of these things for these teams. And now they're pulling back on their funding, saying it's not available. So there were quite a few that actually dropped out this last week, Thursday. Probably more to come. They have a big decision to make. They have a decision to either put it off until next year, start and have it potentially fold. We're supposed to announce a big network deal that did not happen. So,
wow, I guess she told us so. Did she tell you so? Did you get that?
She didn't call me. She never met me. But anyway,
that's another league, right?
Yeah, that's a different league.
That might be a team that wasn't invited to the AFL, I believe.
So
let's see. They got the invite.
Let's talk about this a little bit. Yeah, I'm busting her chops. You know what I mean? First of all, she brought up that there was no announcement made. But as you know, it's everywhere. It's on everything. The NFL Network announced that we're going to be on it, over 30 times. Yep. We're going to be on Thursday and Sundays. The Orlando Predators will be on it 7 times. Check it out there. Look, Johnny throwing it up there. And we're front heavy, of course, but on the away games and stuff like that. So there you go. We're going to be on NFL Network 7 times, and then NFL Plus, which is also
the streaming platform,
the streaming platform that people can watch all over the world.
And then you have the Zone, right?
Yeah, the Zone.
AZN.
Yeah, that you can get, and I'm pretty excited that it's all announced. But for her to come out, I'm not attacking anybody, but listen, you guys do your own thing, We're going to show one last clip, what she says about players. But go ahead.
But she also said that teams were dropping out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not happening.
The 16 that we knew about when we got going are still the same 16.
Yep.
So unless there's something we missed or there's a memo that only the other league gets, I don't know.
You know what they got to do, right? They're trying to throw darts. You know what I mean? But
it's the wrong dartboard.
Yeah, it's the wrong dartboard, and it's pretty funny that she said that last night, and NFL announced it today. Mm-hmm. So bad information you're getting. You shouldn't go on and talk about another league. I can because I'm a little wacky. I like doing it.
That's what
but
we do.
I'm only rebutting. You get what I mean? I'm only rebutting. And then what you said about players, go ahead, John, show the players.
You know, all of you guys that left the IFL to go play in the AFL, I'm sorry, but you won't be able to play in the IFL this year. That was a decision that you guys made to go and play with them. And we tried to warn you. We tried to give you as much advance notice as possible that it probably would fall apart. And well, like I said, it did. So that's what I know from an AFL perspective and the IFL in general.
So she knows the AFL perspective.
Yeah, she knows it. But let me tell you, first of all, what she said about the players is when there'll be a time that comes that league there, not all of them will be there, but we'll gladly take in some of their players that may be good. We appreciate trying to get our players to the next level. So with her saying that she don't want any players to come there that went to the AFL and not want them back there, we'll take anybody. We want to help out all the best players that can make a team and hopefully get noticed and can get to the next level. And if not, they can still fulfill their dream here and be a great football player. That's what we're trying to do.
Predators are about.
But we had to show that. My nerves were shot when I watched it. You know, when you hear other people say things about our league, it's just not right. But as the year goes on, they'll probably come up with something else. Like the championship trophy was a little too small. The lettering was not big enough. You know, something. They'll come up with something. But we're on NFL Network. We're going to be all over the place. We're excited about that. I mean, if you're not excited after all the news today, it's amazing. I'm excited. You, Coach?
Definitely excited. It's all about putting a good product on the field, and that's what we're about. We're about winning championships here, and we're going to put that product on the field, and we're going to fight for that championship and represent the city of Orlando.
And I just want the guys to look. We're trying to do something like as much as we can, you know, for the players too. So here at eSports, we're going to hope that they can come down and people can come and play against them in the different games in eSports. I know a lot of teams out there are going to put teams together to play our teams throughout the AFL. So we're excited.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a players team, and we might have one with the dancers, right?
Yep, we're trying to put a dance team together, too. We have a couple girls. It was funny. I go, all right, who knows Call of Duty? Actually, Call of Duty for us is the biggest.
Yeah.
biggest.
That's what they like.
One. And actually, we may also put out there to make an Orlando Predators professional team. And Halo is a game that they're going to play here. They're going to be putting on a tournament, and we may let people join the Orlando Predators professional team. So what do you got? What are you looking at, Shawn? Shawn's looking at his watch. Yeah. You're already done?
I'm checking to see what other teams have to say.
Ain't worried about what everybody got to say.
They've all got something to say.
I mean, I'm done with that.
They've
that's
all
old
got
news
something to
now.
say.
I just had to get that off my chest.
Yep.
But you know, it was just funny that it came out the next day. Bad timing for her, you know, that people were talking about it, and then it came on. But anyway, we're excited. Me, you, Freddie Booth, we're going to fly out to Minnesota for Media Day next Saturday. Yep. We'll be flying out Friday and spend a couple days out there and then get back. We're excited about that. You got some things coming up. We got a camp coming up, don't we? You got a camp coming up?
Yeah, we got an open tryout on March 30th. Yep.
There you go, Daytona Beach, 3917 LPGA Boulevard, Daytona Beach.
Definitely looking for the best talent. So if you guys think you can make this roster, come on out and showcase your talent. Put on a show for us. See what we can do.
Yep. Go ahead. Right. What do you want to go back to?
You know what? No, tryouts. We're excited for that. That's gonna be great. It's a great facility. Same place that we had one of the tryouts last year in Daytona. So listen, I
Looking
know
for that diamond in the rough. You know that, right?
we found a couple last year through this, but we we've been getting a ton of guys reaching out to us, wanting to know about tryouts, wanting to know what's going on. So so definitely be out there, be ready for that one on March the 30th, and it's going to be out at Daytona, and get ready because you're going to have to put your best foot forward if you want to make the team, because we've got some positions that are going to be pretty hard to break into, but. Listen, that's just it. We found a few diamonds in the rough last time, and that's what we want to do. So we're excited about that. We're also, I'm going to go back to the NFL announcement, because, John, did you know we're on the NFL Network?
What? We are.
I keep.
The Preds are on NFL Network. The Preds are on NFL Network. The Preds are on NFL Network.
There you go.
There you go, baby.
What'd you think there, Coach?
Man, that's exciting to see the whole crowd, everybody all excited about it.
Everybody was excited.
Heck yeah. Now, they couldn't say it all at once. They may have been drinking a little bit too much, but they were excited about it.
Well, here's the good one, right? So those were two different locations that we were at. And then the second one, we were out there for a motorcycle event in the Preds, and it was the Burn and Bike. There it is right there. We're out at Burn and Bike, and that's just a fantastic event where you go to the bike, you put whatever you want there. Cancer sucks. Put thoughts to whoever you want, and then at the end of the night, they just light that baby up. So, but we had the host say something to the crowd and tell them, "Hey, this is what we want you to say." And the first one they did, you couldn't understand a word that was. It was like they were all underwater and drunk at one time. It's hilarious. So then we had to do it again, and they did much better on the second take.
NFL Network sounded like a...
So
it was funny.
It was really good. So
Yeah.
No, we almost put subtitles on that. That was a great idea.
We had to do it a second time. It got a little closer.
Yeah,
but
that was a great idea.
It was late. It was getting late. You know what I mean? So, but it was exciting that they were all there. Burning Bike had a good time.
Now we have a special guest that came in here with us today. So, IT, do you have something that we can roll? And whoops, I just threw him up. Just something we can roll, and then I'll get everybody situated. We'll bring
We can
them
go
in,
to a commercial.
Announce them, yep, and then you just go to a commercial, and we'll be good to go from there. Until he does that, though. Oh, there.
7-time Iron Man.
All right, so I'm going to give him the mic so you can hear the conversation that was just going on. But this, if you're a Predators fan, he needs no introduction, right? But for those of you that might be tuning in, we do have the GOAT, right?
Uh-huh.
We have the GOAT. This is Mr. Barry Wagner. So
Barry Wagner.
I'm gonna let you hop. I'm gonna hand you the mic, and then you guys can rip a few questions to him. But go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know how long you were a Predator and all that fun stuff.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I was with the Predators from 1992 to 99. Won our first championship in 1998. Had an opportunity to play in a couple of championships before then. Didn't turn out the way we wanted to turn out, but we was there. You know, I tell people all the time, to get to a championship game, it's hard. It's hard just getting there. And when you get there, you want to win, but sometimes it don't work out that way. And most of the time, you know, to me, the best team didn't win. sometimes you just don't have
Just
It's not your
that-
number, right?
It's
it's
not
your
that day.
number. Yeah, not your day. But I'm looking forward to arena football coming back on a bigger stage than it have been the last few years, and hopefully, things work out for the best for everybody, the whole league.
A little nostalgic for you going back to the AFL?
Well, we're going to see because, a lot of things changed from what y'all were playing to now. So if y'all going back to the old way, then that's going to be great. The two-way player, the substitution rule, the field goal miss, you can return. I mean,
Yep.
that's what arena football was about being different. When I played, it was different. It wasn't like playing an outdoor game like normal people. And a lot of leagues now, indoor league, call themselves arena football, and I keep telling everybody that's not arena football.
Not when you can't catch it off the net.
No, you can't catch it off in there.
Yeah, I love it when
And
you
you
throw
got two
past.
people. You got two people going in motion. That's not what arena football about.
Nope.
And you only playing one way. That's not what the game about. When the guy that invented this game wrote it out, he wrote it out especially for the way it's supposed to be played. Two-way guy. Guys that can play both ways and produce on both sides of the ball. And sometimes you get lucky and get you a diamond in the rough. Because to be honest with you guys, that's what I was with the Predators. I supposed to got drafted. It didn't happen. And I was out of football for a year and 3 months. And I get a call because I did camps and got seen. And Coach Mark called me on a Wednesday. I was in Atlanta and said, hey, I heard some good things about you. And I want to bring you down. And with any question asked, I said, so when I got to be there? He's talking about tomorrow. So everything I had, I packed in one day on a Wednesday, and I was in Orlando, Florida on a Thursday in April. And I've been here 32 years.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
So are our fans.
Tell them about your first experience, like your first game in arena. How
Well,
was that?
it was crazy. The first experience was on the field. So we had a workout, and Ben, Benny, Herky Wall, Rockmore, all those guys were here. They were older guys, and we was on the field on Colonial. I think it's a fairground, and we were practicing, and we had a scrimmage against somebody, and I had like 3 catches for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. And that day, Les Moss said, Dad, I think we found us a player. But see, when we played the scrimmage in Mobile, Alabama, exhibition game, my first one, I made some plays. And then Coach Mark came to me Monday after cut, when about, the final cut, and said, I got to get you on the field. And from that day forward, man, my first year, it was amazing. I mean, my first year, we went to the championship. I was banged up after the semifinal game. I don't know y'all knew I hurt my ankle, so I ain't supposed to play. But I ended up playing. We didn't do well against Tampa. We lost, but I got my opportunity to go to the next level. So when I got to the NFL, I did my thing. It didn't work out that year. Then I got another shot with Indianapolis, and I just wasn't happy with the NFL. And a lot of people don't know this. The NFL had cut me. I left the NFL because I loved arena football so much. It made my career. It made me who I am. Came in and people say they the GOAT or anything. And to be able to stay here, did what I did in this league, it showed a big thing for guys that want to play in the NFL. Sometimes it's not, my book wasn't written to be in the NFL, which I knew I was great enough to play for a team because I've been on 2 teams. But for me to make that decision to leave the NFL and come back to arena and really make my mark, say a lot.
Yeah.
So you were 7-time Ironman.
Well, I was 6-time Ironman and 2-time MVP. And the MVP normally given to a quarterback or offensive specialist. It never to a two-way guy. The numbers I put up those years in 95 and 97 was incredible. I mean, I scored 51 touchdowns in one season.
Can you suit back
That's
up?
why he's the GOAT.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah, and to have the first time for any player to score 7 touchdowns in one time, Eddie Brown came and scored 9, but he played both ways. But he played one way. For me to do 7 touchdowns in a game, and I played offense and defense, it said a lot. Could y'all imagine me playing just offense? Can you imagine what my career being like playing offense?
Yep, just both ways, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah, but me coming from Greensboro, Alabama, a small town, and never heard of, a lot of people never heard of where I'm from. And to be the first one to make it in the pros where I'm from, it was a big thing. And it still is a big thing. I have my arena poster in my high school gym. I have one of my MVPs trophy in the high school gym.
That's
I have
awesome.
My jersey, I'm going to give him my jersey hanging up in the high school gym.
What high school was it?
Greensboro Public School East in Greensboro, Alabama. It's 30 minutes from the University of Alabama.
Greensboro. My daughter went to Auburn, so yep, she was an Auburn gymnast, so I'm a big Auburn fan.
No, I'm not mad. I'm a big
That's all right.
Tide fan, man. I roll Tide all day. But you know, arena gave people don't understand this. They think arena football is just like a semi-pro team. And yeah, the money ain't like it used to be. Believe me, if it would, it'd been exciting. But we had guys coming from the NFL playing arena. Yeah. We had guys signing. Like now, y'all got guys playing the NFL coming to arena. Y'all didn't have that.
It's changing. We're trying to get it back. Yep, we're going back to the old AFL.
The guys y'all had were guys that probably played semi-pro in college and didn't have no professional experience. So now, you know, you're getting guys that played in the NFL that want the opportunity to continue to play football, and y'all give them an opportunity to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a nice stage to play on.
What would you say was your motivation as a player? Like what drove you?
I just wanted my family to be proud of me for what I did, man. I mean,
Your family, a lot more than your family. The whole city.
Proud of you.
A whole city proud of
be
you.
at 9 years old and tell my mom I was gonna take care of her when I go pro, and I did it. It's just something that kids don't dream of, telling their parents, I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm doing that to this day.
Wow.
So
You're a good man.
That would motivate me is seeing my mom check stuff, $23 one time, working the whole week because she had a lot of stuff coming out of there, and you know, seeing what she made out of nothing. People understand that. Y'all have no idea how I came up, and I was hungry. I was destined to do this. And growing up into sports, my older brother had a shot in the NBA. So it ain't like we were scrubs. Like, we had talent. My younger brother went to college in football, and he ended up going in the military for 22 years, just retired a couple years ago. So
Awesome.
It ain't like we just was nothing. I mean, we really fought for what we had.
Yeah,
And we
worked for it.
Yeah, but a lot of young people think they deserve this. You don't deserve this. You got to work for it.
A little different now, yeah.
Yeah, people don't understand this, though. You know, like they say hard work pays off. It does. You know, with me helping kids, what I do train kids, help kids get in college, I tell them all the time, you know, you train in high school and go home and give them a video game and you don't do nothing the rest of the day. Me, I trained that morning, and later on that day, my beautiful wife over there, she'll tell you, I was on the track that day on the field after I worked out that morning. I want to be great. I don't train to be good. I want to be great. And when I realized when I went to college and John Starworth went to the same school that I was going to, my goal was to break his records, and I did it. When I came to arena football, I wanted to know what the Ironman Award was about. And Dwayne Dixon, who was a good friend of mine who at Ohio right now, the coach at Ohio that went to Florida, played arena football, was the first Ironman. And when I found out what Ironman mean, it mean the greatest player on both sides of the ball, that's what my goal is, to be the greatest. Not to be just an MVP or that. I want to be the greatest. I want to be someone that when you see me, you see greatness.
Well, you
And
did
people don't understand that. People think because you good here, you're going to be good here. It's not that way. You work to be great, not to just be good. I train my son who's in college right now in Southeast Louisiana. He got 3 bowl rings in college. And that's because I train him to be great, not just average. You know, you can just go to college and be good. But to me, good is not good enough. And what I'm going to tell Coach EJ, Coach Burke, is this. sometimes talent ain't always what you need. You need players with heart. You need players that they're going to love the game, not because they're getting the money, because they want to play. We played for $400 when I first started off. And I ended up making $250,000 after that. But I didn't play for the money. I played for the love of the game. But I always tell players, when you play this game, and you play it for the right reason, your reward will come. But you got to do what you got to do on the field. You can't, because you came from another team. Oh, I was a top player on this team. That don't mean nothing to me. And not what you did and what you're gonna do for me. So when you evaluate players, sometimes the talent could be all they have, but they don't have the heart. It isn't gonna matter to you. And they ain't gonna give you what you want. And you gotta find some dogs. You gotta find some guys that don't care about. See, I didn't care about my body, so special team, I was a guru. I was the first thing on kickoff. Could nobody block me on kickoff? Nobody. Because I was determined to make that play. Because I realized if I help the defense start at the 5-yard line or the goal line, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because you're going to stop and you're going to score now.
Yeah.
Get it in there.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of guys want to take off on special teams.
Take a play off.
Take a plays off. Now,
Don't do
it's
it.
not the play to take off. I never took off a play.
Never.
Y'all don't believe this. I played 55 minutes out of 60 minutes in one game because somebody got hurt when I came out. So I had to play the whole entire game. Les Mouse told me, take it easy on kickoff where you got to pace yourself. I couldn't do that.
You only got one pace.
I only have one pace.
They did that to me when I was here. I played the whole game. My last 2 years here, once I finally learned how to block, I played the whole game. Offense, defense, special teams, all that. I mean, I wasn't the GOAT. I wasn't like you, but I played the whole game. I didn't take no plays off. Wasn't no room for it. Like, if you want to be great, you got to do what you got to do. Words is words, but actions is actions. Two separate things. You can't just say you want to be good and then go out there and half-ass a play. You're going to get exposed when you half-ass that play, and all they're going to remember is that half-ass play that you took. Somebody might have ate you up on that one play. You can't afford to take a play off.
So I don't know if you guys seen a little video about Nick Saban, who, 50 years. He just said it's changed. He feels that it's college football. He said, what can I do for you? Not how can I make you better? He's like, it's totally different now. He feels the money that they're doing in college is just messing up the game.
I say this. On that note, I kind of don't like it. But when I think about the struggle that college kids have,
they shouldn't have to struggle.
But
I know what you're saying.
Believe me,
I know.
I mean, if we would have had the NIL deal, it would have been better off for all of us too, because you got to understand, when the cafeteria closed at 5:30, 7 o'clock that night, your parents ain't got money to send you. You sitting in there trying to figure out, you ain't got no money to eat, everything closed. It was hard. It was hard.
You know what?
But let me say this before you say it. Let me say this. But if they doing it the right way, where the kid gonna get the money after his career is over with, I don't care. He transferred for another school, whatever, get his money, still guarantee his money. And I have no problem with that if they're gonna do it that way. But you can't give kids money now and expect them to finance it and really know how to deal with that type of pressure with money, because you're gonna spend it like you can go out, guys, right?
Like it's water.
Cars, but they don't know that money could be the last time they ever get it, because guess what? One play, you could be done for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm. Players in the pros don't even know that.
They don't.
So you can't expect college kids to know it as well.
And that's what they need to teach these people.
I buy into that. I buy into that. There should be some way where it's more organized. It's more controlled. It's just the way it is right now. It's a free-for-all. No one's loyal. No one's loyal to where they're at no more. They want. It's all about the money. So it's basically, to me, eventually it's going to become like the mini NFL where, you know, you're going to start here making a lower dollar amount and you're going to bid on people. Because that's what's happening now. I'll pay them this much. I'll get them here. I'm going to bid on them. And so the schools that have the most money are going to bring in the better players. You know?
Free agency. They free agent. All that players, transfer it in, it's free agent. And the pot is so big, but what get me is young men leaving that don't have anything to go to. That's the problem with the portal now and NIL, because then you thought because you had all those schools when you came out, you thought you were going to have them when you go in the portal. No, they moved on from you. You know, I advise a lot of young people to get offers. You better take what you can get right now. The portal killing you in high school. If you ain't a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star kid, you in trouble. You in trouble. So Nick Saban, I mean, I kind of agree with it, but, you know, like I say, we don't know everybody's household. We don't know their situation. Yep. You know, some kids probably need that to help their parents get through. You never know. So that's a good thing that helping some people. Some kids' parent got money and don't need it, but hey, if you gonna give my kid some money, you gonna give this kid $1 million? You gonna get a quarterback $1 million coming to Oklahoma? Oh man, come on, man. You know, they said Deion bought a team. You know, he bought a team. And, you know, I say this. Everybody see how everything turned out. You think you got something good, and you don't. You think it's shining gold, but it's not. So you got to start not thinking about bringing guys that want money. You got to think about guys can really fit your program. Yeah. Anybody can make the money, but do that quarterback fix your program? Do that running back fix your program? You know, that's what they got to start looking at now. I mean, even at the coaches in arena football, I mean, in the league, do this player fit us? Can he help us in some kind of way? You know, sometimes you can get a bad apple. And some people deal with that because they're good. And y'all know some bad apples because y'all had one in the league last year. Y'all had one in the league.
No, we'll leave it alone.
So let me see. You got something over there for? Okay, let's see what you got.
All right, show us what you got.
Protective football is the difference in this contest. The fade route in the end zone. Picked off. It's Wagner. The pass intended for Mullen. And Orlando is still alive with 2:29 remaining.
If Wagner isn't the best player on the field, I don't know who is. He has played offense. He has played defense. He has been a blocker. He has done some things tonight for Orlando. And maybe this is the biggest. He's gone both ways a lot. They try to run a fade route to Mullen. Wagner doesn't buy it. Look at that ability, that athleticism, leaping, getting the ball. Mullen had no chance. Really, Adam, in that situation, probably should have thrown the ball away.
How can you allow it to be picked off? Wagner in motion. He's got to be your go-to guy. Hit it. Throws to him. It's caught. Touchdown, Orlando. Wagner with 46 seconds to go. On fourth down, Ben Bennett indeed was the go-to guy who made the big
I tell you, this game here, they call it Miracle Minute, but I did all this in 46 seconds.
Bennett throws a perfect pass.
It was 46 seconds. I did all this. Nah, it was crazy though. This game here changed my life. This game here, that Miracle Minute they call, changed my life because it was so incredible. It was crazy. Yeah, see, Yeah, he was down. I should have had another pick that game. He was down. Now, this is onside kick. We down. We need a touchdown.
See ya.
Yeah, but I won't believe this. This is my rookie year. This first. This in 3 games. This is a performer in 3 games. Now this the game. It's a game here. This a touchdown that put us down by 1. And I can't believe that was a man-to-man on us. with only 18 seconds or something going. So what going through our mind is Coach Moss called us up. We down by 1. And Coach talk about what y'all want to do. And they was like, let's go for the 2. He said, okay, this is what I want. I said, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I said, but I said some words, and I said, throw me the ball. Not in that manner. And they put me on the short side of the field, and I went up and got it. I knew if that ball anywhere near me, I was gonna come down with it.
If you could touch it, it was yours.
And Coach called, Ben called fade route, but they called the fade route to the short side of the field. So when he threw it, Will Clay, who with the Dallas Cowboys now working in the organization, he was a DB. And Will one of the best DB in the league at the time. And when I told Ben, you just throw the ball there, I will come down with it. And I did. And we won the game 50-49.
That is one crazy 40,
Yeah.
what did you say it was, 46 seconds?
It was 46 seconds in the game. But y'all think that's crazy. In California, I scored 2 touchdowns in 8 seconds.
So just so everybody that's out there, you know, we say it's a fast-scoring game. Normally not that fast.
I tell you, it's just the drive and determination I had. I scored a touchdown, and then they kicked the ball off, it bounced, and I recovered it and took it in for a touchdown. That's how I scored with 8 seconds.
Shoot. So that's pretty exciting. So, Barry, we plan on putting a museum together, believe it or not, you know, of all memorabilia stuff, where it's going to be like a virtual thing, where we're going to put some clips and stuff like that, and people go click on what team they want, and to go into the Hall of Fame and see different things that they're going to put in there and take pictures of, and some clips like that. So I'm sure you're going to be in there multiple times, which is going to be pretty exciting, and it's good to bring back the old AFL guys.
Yeah, it is. It's, you know, people don't understand what it is about. People really don't understand what arena football was about.
Well, we want them to understand. We're here to try to tell them.
You know, I tell people all the time, I wish we could have played in the new arena when I was playing. I wish we could have had that arena, because our arena couldn't get everybody in that wanted to come to the game. I mean, we have sell out more than the Magic. Back when we was playing, we was selling out the arena. You know, it was 17,000 plus in that arena when we was playing.
Well, another thing I heard is you guys sold beer in more than one game than the Magic sold in 3.
Yes. Yes. The thing is, you know, you guys, I mean, I take my hats off to you. You getting out there, you're promoting it. I'm seeing it before. I never saw it in the advertising, you know, and people didn't know that the Orlando Predators was back. They had no idea because they never seen anything.
Yeah.
So when you're not advertising on the radio, the television, or anything, people don't know. And you know, when you playing on the computer, you know, people don't look at the, you know, YouTube like that. You know, they watch a game. People want to watch a game on live. And,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we are. We're back on the NFL Network, which is going to be, it's a beautiful thing.
I hope we can work something out. I hope y'all can work it. I said we, like I'm part of it, but yeah. But
You're always part of it.
Yeah. I hope you can work something out local with a local station, because, you know, we had Sunshine Network.
Yeah, remember the Sunshine Network?
Yep.
Yeah, Sunshine
Yep.
Sunshine Network. We had a network that did it local, so people can watch the game when you play the way.
Yeah.
You know, and at home. But you want to play the way. You don't never want to play at home. You want them to come to the game when you're home.
Coming to the game, yep.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the season. You know, we should get together and try to have an old head day with all the old players come in and sign autograph.
Have like an alumni day.
Yeah, alumni, and get the guys that not here in the state. You know, do it early enough where guys can come in. You know, it'd be good to see Webby Barnett. It'd be good to see Rock Moore. It'd be good to see some of the guys that don't live here.
We actually gonna see Rothmore.
Huh?
Rothmore in Georgia now.
Yeah, I know he in Georgia. But I'm just saying, but I'm like, it would be amazing just to have those guys to come, because a lot of guys that live here don't even come to the game.
Yep.
Eric Drakes.
Well, let's figure out a date. Let's put it together. Let's figure out what date is out there. We have 6 home games. We have 2 Thursday night games, 2 Sunday games, which is on NFL Network, and 2 Saturday games, which is on NFL Plus. So we'll figure out a day.
Yeah, and have that. And if y'all got a game on a Saturday, I know Sunday, some people got to get back home and go to work.
Yep. So let's see.
Things here, we got J.J. Williams saying, Gio says, "Hey, God, Daddy." He's reaching out to you.
Oh, that's my godson.
Yep. Tim Kepper, from his podcast over there, saying he wants to see Barry versus Eddie.
Hey, 94, Eddie was a rookie. He got a taste of me. He knew better. We talk about that now. Me and Eddie Brown, first time he tried me, I was at defensive back, and he tried to run over me. He realized that wasn't a good idea because I was bigger than him. He didn't realize that I was the truth. But me and him, we real good friends, real close friend of mine. Real good friend, talk to this day. I tell people, when you play football, man, you create a brotherhood that will never die.
Yep.
Like my college teammate, we came in together as a freshman. We've been together since 1986. Guys I played with and played against, I'm cool with in college and arena football.
That's awesome.
Maybe I need to get on Shannon Sharp. I need to get on Shay Shay so we can talk about our days, our glory days. Because me and Shannon played against each other in college. And I ended up winning MVP that year. We both were seniors.
Really?
I broke a lot of records. Shannon kind of upset because I caught so many balls one game. He told the coach he needed to catch 20-some balls too. He went back and told the coach, "Well, I ain't catching a lot of balls. You need to throw the balls to me more."
We got Reggie Parker saying the fans love Barry.
Love you too.
Night would be awesome. We got Barry Wagner was sensational, and actions is everything.
I tell you, when you play for your team, you play for the team, you play to win. But y'all have no idea that what draw me to play the way I play also was the fans. Because, I ain't saying without them it wouldn't be nothing, but I'm just saying with the fan, it just made it so more great. And a lot of people can say this about me, that I would sit out there. They had to come to get security to take me off the field because I would sit out there and sign every autograph to I possibly could. And I would do that to this day because without the fan, it wouldn't have been me.
And they love you, man. They love you, and they still love you today, which is a great thing.
I just hope and pray that people really come out and support it this year. Really get out there and see it. What I did was when I was here, Paramount allowed me to go out, and I was giving away tickets to the Predator game. I don't know where I was. I was just hanging out at certain places, and I would invite people to come, give away some tickets. I was like, okay, y'all do this. You win tickets to the Predator game. My wife used to work at a sports store when I first met her. I did an autograph signing there and gave away tickets to the Predator game. And when people started going, I didn't have to give tickets to them no more. They would do it themselves when they saw how much fun it was. So we need to get out into the community more and get in the rural area, go to the west side, go to the east side, go to this side, go to that side.
Go everywhere.
Go everywhere. We got to reach out and get everybody. We just can't. See, the thing is, when you worry about making money, but sometimes you have to lose money to make money. People don't understand that in life. You don't want to lose money, but sometimes you have to fall down to get up.
Shoot, you ain't telling me. My knees are killing me. My ankles are broken. My knees hurt.
And like all these youth football teams, you have a youth day. Bring all the kids that play Pop Warner football. Do that.
Yep. We got things going on. We're gonna have the little 8-on-8 team. We're gonna have the 7 championship teams, whichever 7 team 7 teams win, or they're going to be announced to go across the field. Yeah, we're trying to do as many things as we can. We have 6 days that we're charities that we're doing for, 6 different ones. So, yeah, we're going to do a bunch of things, and we're going to make this grow.
Whenever I got time, I'd love to sit down and let you guys know how did I myself built the Predators. Because to me, they would tell you I was out there building them up. I mean, everywhere I went, it was just crazy. I mean, I go to a lot of school and talk, and I tell kids all the time, I say, I tell you what, I'm going to give you do good in school, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you some tickets. I want you to come to the game and check me out. And the teacher said, oh, he did good. They write me a letter and tell me. I mean, I still get letters to this day from
That's
kids.
awesome.
So
That is awesome.
I still get letters sent to the house from people all over the world, even from Chicago Bears. They send me trading card with Orlando Predators, but also the Chicago Bears. So, I just got a letter the other day, and it just did something to me. Like, these young people remember me. They're like, well, I'm 37. When I was a kid, I used to watch you, and I'm like, okay, you're 37. You're great. How old was I? Yeah, I'm getting up there.
Make you feel old?
It made me feel blessed.
Yes.
It made me feel blessed.
Hey,
it really made me feel blessed.
Because you can change a life just by that little thing that you did, that you brought them to a game and they just felt rewarded by achieving good grades or whatever else they may have done, and it just gets them in that. All right,
You want them to strive for better.
I can do better.
I want them to strive for better.
Yep.
My group of kids I brought to the game last year, they announced them on the field last year. I love to do it this year too, to announce a kid, because my kids work so hard to get where they at, and some in college, and some in middle schools, and they performing, they winning, they Super Bowl. I got a 12U quarterback won the Super Bowl, won the national Super Bowl. I got a 14U quarterback freshman, Roy. He higher grade high school. He threw for about 20 touchdowns. My 12-year-old threw for about 30 touchdowns, 40 touchdowns. But it's just these guys, and my linemen are doing great. My D lineman from Cocoa High School, Pee Wee, he won back-to-back state championship, and he had tore his knee up. I'm telling you, man, I work with kids that want to be great. I don't do this as a business. I'm not doing it for money. I just love helping people. And if I can help you, I will.
Well, let's get the kids out there. Let's, hey, it's all about working together, and that's what we're doing here tonight. Meeting a bunch of people that are here at Florida Esports. They're getting together, see how we can all help each other. We're trying to get with a gentleman called, he's doing a movie called A Friend of Mine. I don't know if you know what it's about, but a gentleman played for the New England Patriots, both of them, and then his buddy left, and they were a tandem returner. And so the guy was telling me his story. It was pretty awesome, talking about how, he called him up and said, hey, I'm going to come. I'm going to be a returner. He's like, you ain't going to be a returner. I'm the returner. He goes, no, I'm going to return punts. You return kickoffs. And they were one of the best tandems. Anyway, long story short, he went out to Arizona. He got traded to Arizona, met a different woman, fallen in love, and then a crazy boyfriend killed them both and then killed himself. And so May 5th is Cinco de Mayo night, and it's also going to be domestic violence night. And we're going to let him, if the trailer's ready, he's going to put the trailer up, and we'll talk about domestic violence. But he wants everybody in the league to know what's going on out there. So, and that's how he's going to help and put it back.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's so many former Predators that are in this city that, they're doing so many good things in the city. It's like a brotherhood. We all know each other. You know what I mean? So, one thing that I want to do is, get Wags here and bring some of the other guys, like Ernest Dowling, some of these other guys just bring around, they're doing great things in the community. they can be great ambassadors for us and ambassadors for this game. So, just get them involved, bring them on the show, let them talk about what they're doing, and they're out there. And they had experiences with the Predators, so they'll gladly, get the word out. They're doing great things, and why don't we shine a light on them? You know what I mean? Being a part of this Predator brotherhood is just special. The fans are special here. The organization and all the players that are around. Well, I can tell you, there's so many of us that are here that you didn't even know that are still in Orlando, and they're doing great things. I would love to be able to get them back out here and let everybody know about what they're doing nowadays.
Well, Ashley Marie says, "Hey guys," to everybody. She gives her a hello. Milton Staton says, "Love seeing the GOAT in the house tonight." So. I don't think he's talking about me.
No.
I tell you, the love that the fan had for the Orlando Predators, not just me, but for the Predators, it was hard to see when I come to the game and not see people sitting in the stand like I'm used to seeing. I come out that
all
tunnel.
the way up.
Yeah, I come out that tunnel, and it was just amazing. The feeling you have, and for me to leave Orlando and go to San Jose was a different world. My heart always was with Orlando, and when I came back and played Orlando, Harold, and y'all know Harold, big Predator fan. I can't think of Harold's last name right now, but he's the one that draw the posters, a poster or whatever. He did a picture. And he brought a picture of me, and a lot before the game, somebody brought a picture to me of me covering myself. A San Jose jersey, catching it in a Predator jersey tackle. And that was so emotional. Like, my teammates were tripping, like, "Wow, you all right?" I said, "Man, look at this picture, man." It was so amazing that the love I got when I first came back. Because I didn't want to leave, but I had to. I had to leave. I didn't want to leave, but just because you leave your organization and go play somewhere else, that don't mean the organization, the fans stop loving you. Yeah. Because I'm still gonna be me, And I feel bad that we beat y'all every time I played y'all. I feel bad about that, but
you got over it, all right.
Yeah, we got over it. Regular season, then the playoff game, yeah, we got over it, but. I tell guys all the time, man, that's part of a business, Sometimes you want to keep guys, sometimes you can't keep guys. Like, sometimes guys ain't good for the organization. You got to let them go and bring some guys that you want to fit your organization, fit what you want to work for you. You can have a great quarterback, but for himself, it ain't going to help the team. If he all for himself, see, everybody look at stats. And what I try to tell people is, if you set goals of where you want to be, and you achieve those goals you want to be, have your teammate to do the same thing. Have your teammate say, "I want to lead the league in sack." Have a receiver say, "I want to lead the league in reception." Have those guys say that. This is what I want to do. I want to be the first player that record 14, 15 interception. I want to be that guy. But you got to set goals in order to do it. You got to set goals. If you don't set no goal for yourself, your standard goal, you just out there just playing football, just be playing football.
Yeah.
One thing I remember from the playing days here, you always had a teammate that wanted the same thing as you. And instead of being like, "I don't like this dude," whatever, I want to get 10 sacks, he want to get 10 sacks. You know what I mean? I want to get whatever, a pick, like Josh. Josh is always competing with everybody else. So he wants to get 2 interceptions. Teammate wants to get 2 interceptions. Y'all just going to compete. Y'all brothers, y'all trying to get the same thing. Y'all ain't trying to hate on each other. It's just, I want what you want. I'm going to help you get it. You help me get it. Like,
see, that create championship caliber players.
Yes.
If you don't have guys that want, you got guys that just want to, I just want to play. You know what I'm saying? I just want to play. I just want to get this whatever the check is. I just want to get this $500 or $1,000 a week. I just want to get that check. I'm gonna go to my other job and get this check. And I'm gonna do this. But if you got guys that are not into it 100% or 1,000%, they got a job. Yeah, they ain't paying the money that we ain't have no job. We were making $400. Some guys work, because they want to work, but they put us up, they fed us, they did whatever. So that $400, I had never had a job. I ain't had to go to no work, But when you got to go to work, they thinking about, oh man, I got to go to work the next day. I ain't going to practice the day that. I mean, y'all think practice mean perfect? No, perfect practice mean perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be at practice. You can't be called in sick. This is a professional football league.
Yeah.
You can't call in sick.
Totally.
And hey, I remember going to work with the flu, and they said go home. And they had to make me go home. You see, they guys here, you got to be a character, but you got to build toughness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to build toughness. So if you have when your best player don't want to come to practice, he think he all that. Let me tell you something. Get rid of him.
You know why?
Call me.
There's another guy that's all
Another
that
guy
better.
hungry. It always listen. I tell my kids and my son, there's always somebody out there trying to outwork you.
Always.
But when nobody outwork me, and I learned that from Jerry Rice. Watching his work ethic, that's how I learned. See,
One of my other favorite sayings is about the work you put in when no one's looking.
Yeah, that's what
Right?
people don't. The work you put in when nobody work. Listen, they
There
see
you
you at
go.
practice. So after practice, are you sitting around catching 1,000 balls? After practice, are you running wind sprint? No, you want to go home.
Yep.
You got to put in that extra work. Or you want to be great.
Absolutely.
Or you just want to
If
be
you
an
wanna be
average
great.
guy. Just keep doing what you're doing. You just be average in this game.
Well, shoot, you're always trying to upgrade your roster. So if you get somebody who just happy with where they at, you're going to bring somebody in that's going to want your spot.
Yeah,
And if you act like you don't want to do nothing, me personally, it's how I was coached, and that's how I'm going to coach. I'm going to let you know, hey, so-and-so going to take your job if you keep playing around. And I'm going to tell that person in front of them, hey, if he keep playing around, you're going to take his spot.
Yes, this coaches got to understand that. Everybody has a favorite. Everybody gonna have a favorite. I don't care. You don't say you don't. But
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody got a favorite. I don't care who nobody. You got a favorite player that you love, whatever. But
I guarantee
With me-
my player has heart.
yeah, my thing was Perry Moss loved me. Perry Moss, I was his favorite. That was hands down. Nobody y'all ever met Perry hands down. But Coach would put me in my place. Because I was the MVP of the league, I still practice. I practiced like I wasn't nobody. I practiced like I was terrible. I went out there and practiced. I wanted to go against the number one defense because that was going to make me better. See, a lot of guys don't do that in scout team. I want to go in scout team. I want to beat those guys.
So we need 21 Barry Wagners. That's what we want.
What I'm saying is, when you know you the player on the team, to get yourself better, you want to go against some of the best. I don't want to go against nobody I can beat every
I wanna
time
beat
I
the
get
best,
out there.
be the best.
I want to be the yes.
That's what
So,
you got to beat.
I'm gonna tell you this crazy part in San Jose. It was so crazy out there because we competed every week for the roster spot. It wasn't you starting. No. We started because we competed all week for who gonna play.
That's
See,
a beautiful
but
thing.
when you get comfortable, when guys get comfortable on the field because they playing, they start, and they that when it become a problem. They ain't hungry for it no more because they know they're gonna play Friday. They ain't gonna play. They don't care. They ain't gonna give what they're gonna give in practice. But with me, I went against Cleveland Thomas, one of the best in the league. Omar Smith, one of the best in the league. Wendell David came from the Cowboys, one of the best in the league. I played against competition in practice. So when I got on that field playing against somebody else, it was easy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know the best receiver I ever played with in my entire life was James Rowe from Northwood State. Rowe was the smoothest route runner I ever seen in my entire life. Had hands better than mine. And And I tell everybody that, man, I played with one of the greatest receivers I ever seen in my life. And they said, what about you? Yeah, but y'all gonna understand now. I had my time. He came after me. But I got an opportunity to see him. And that's how I know he was one of the greatest. That's how I know. You know, they need to bring the Hall of Fame back because we need to put these guys in there, man. We need to put some of these guys in there. Need to put the brother.
They're definitely doing it.
Because I'm telling you, man, that road was somebody that worked hard and didn't talk a lot, just work. See, he had to talk about. See, me, I was different. I had to get in your head. I had to get on the field and talk about. I had to get on the field and talk about your mama. What car you drive? Hey, your girlfriend ugly.
Whatever. It didn't matter.
I had
anything
guys
to make them. You get the step.
There were guys on the stand, but they were mad at me. I had guys so mad at me that they want to fight me. But after the game, we went out. Yeah. But they want to kill me on the field because of what I was saying. Yeah. And people don't understand. I wasn't no dirty player. That was just my mentality. Yes. Like, hey, I'm going to get in your head.
You're getting in his
head. I'm
head.
going to show you what I'm going to do to you. I told one guy, hey, you call your mama, tell her, I'm going to send her some money because you ain't going to have no after tonight. Ooh, he was hot. He was hot. He wanted to fight me. But that was the type of player I was. I was confident about I knew what I could do. See what I'm saying? I didn't just talk trash just to be talking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I knew. I knew what I could do. And when you have guys that were, see, I learned it from Deion Sanders. He said certain things, and they say you're cocky. Deion said, no, I'm confident.
That's right.
That's how I feel. I was confident about what I was saying. Y'all look at being arrogant and cocky, but I look at, hey, I'm telling you, and I'm going to do it.
Yep.
And when you do it, that means you got the confidence to do it.
Yep.
See,
it helps.
When you got players that have confidence in themselves, that's the type of player you want to win with. You go out there and say, oh, man, they be all that. Why are you doing all that talking? This dude beat you 3 times. What you getting mad at for? He beat you. You got to learn how to stop guys. See, a lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys don't understand when somebody gets you, hey, okay, you're going to get beat in this game. You're going to get beat in this game. I got beat. But there's always going to be a time when you're going to have to make a play. You always got to make that one play.
And be ready for it.
Yeah, and see, when you teach guys how to prepare themselves to make a play, like I said, okay, I ain't did nothing on offense. They ain't throwing the ball. They have some players, all right. Okay, well, when you're on defense, cause a fumble, get an interception. When you're on kickoff, go down there and tackle somebody and cause a fumble or recover one. That's how you make a play.
Yeah.
You ain't got to score a touchdown every time to make a play. You know what? When I run a route, I took 2 people, 3 people with me, somebody else open. Sometimes you have to sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
In 98, when we won the Arena Bowl, I sacrificed my opportunity to win 7 Ironman in a row because I had to become the offensive specialist. See, people didn't know that. I still had the numbers, but I played most of the offense that year because guys were getting hurt, so I had to play offensive specialist for a while. A lot of people didn't know that, but I still could have had the opportunity to win Ironman of the year, be my 7th.
Unbelievable.
You see.
Unbelievable. Well, it was great having you on the show and talking to you. Hey, let's go to the schedule real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to borrow that from you real quick.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Can we go to the schedule real quick, John? I don't want to make sure we get that in. Now, everybody's going to see some different times.
Yep.
All right?
And
don't have a heart
if
attack.
they change again, but
No,
they
but
shouldn't.
the reason they changed is the NFL Network said, guess what? We're kicking off at 8 o'clock. And then on Sundays, our games are at 1 o'clock, which is awesome. It's, like a Thursday night football game in the NFL, and it's like a 1 o'clock game in the NFL on a Sunday. So you'll see the times there changes, but that's it right now. That's what we know they are, and that's what we're sticking with.
Yep. So we've obviously had to do a couple of changes due to the fact of the NFL now and getting everything in order. So we're excited about that. Hopefully everybody else is excited about that. I just wanted to do a shout out to you. Hey, Lori. Lori says, "Go Preds, go Pred Nation." Richard Grabe, he says, "The Great One," as we call him. So I guess you got a bunch of names there, huh, Mr. Wagner? And then there's one for you there, Coach. Are you guys still looking to sign a DB at tryouts in Daytona? Well, I'll tell you what. If you come out to Daytona and you're good enough, we'll sign you.
You show up and you're good enough, you got a spot.
I want to tell you something. We're looking for quarterbacks, receivers. We're looking for the best.
Yep.
You know what I mean? No one, like Barry said, they competed every week for their job. We're not even in the season. So we're looking for every position.
We laugh because, football's a little different animal, but you and I came from a wrestling background, and you started that week, but doesn't mean the next week, sure as you wrestled off all week. You got to the end of the week, and you wrestled off for that position every week.
Barry would be like me, though. It was normally a Wednesday, and anybody want to go against Chink? No, let's go.
Yeah.
But anyway, because you get what I mean. You want to go against? No, we're good.
So we've got our theme nights that we'll go through real quick, right?
Okay.
So I think we've got all of them down except for our last one.
So May 5th.
May 5th, our first home game.
Yep, Cinco de Mayo. Don't say it. Don't bring up your other stuff because now we're on the real date. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th.
All right, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Okay, what's the next one? You got them all lined up, John?
We've got all except our last one. We got First Responders Night, which is our Sunday game, May 26th. And then our I'm trying to remember.
What are you trying to remember?
Military, good. He had it for me there, right there. Military Appreciation Night, Saturday, June 1st. That's a 5:30 game.
So, see down in that bottom right-hand corner, it says game day. The AFL game day is going to be here that day outside. We're going to have all kinds of military vehicles. We're going to have all branches of service are coming on the field to, do a swear-in.
We've got soldiers that are re-enlisting, so that the ones that are re-enlisting that month will be coming in. And then we have what they call future soldiers, the ones that will be shipped out to boot camp. They'll be coming in as well. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot going on that. We have a lot going on in every game, but this, Military Appreciation Night's always also near and dear to us. And like we said, every game's going to have an official charity night. And so that'll be the other QR code so that you can do that. But
that's for barracks. Actually, that's for Barracks for Hope in Volusia County, where they build barracks and let military hop in there till they can get enough money to get their own place and move on.
Yep. Next one, John. All right. So June the 8th, that's my wife's birthday. We got Cancer Survivor Night, right? And that's also, it's going to be India Night, right?
Yep.
As well. So we've got, that's going to be a great time. Georgia will be in town, so, let's give them a good butt whooping and send them back home as we do all of them. We got June 13th. That's going to be Country Night. And Reed Foley, that's someone near and dear to you, right?
Yeah, he's a Port Orange guy. Awesome. Just came out with another single on February 3rd called Anything But a Broken Heart. Awesome song. So he'll be doing a halftime show, and he'll be playing for like 30 minutes afterwards. And by the way, see down in that little corner down at the bottom, you see the Beast down there.
Yep.
Beast came board. It's an alcohol drink by Monster. They have 4 different flavors. And then they also have the Nasty Tea.
Nasty Beast. Yep.
Yeah, Nasty.
2 Nasty Beasts, yep.
It's a tea. So they're a sponsor, which is awesome. And we're looking for new sponsors right now, being that we're on the NFL network, going to be shown throughout the country. It's a
lot of bars.
You're getting a lot of views.
Yeah.
So you need to hop in, give a call, 407-776-4718. Give us a call. You want to be a partner.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's and I think that's pretty much everything we've got, right? I just want to say thank you, Barry. It's always a pleasure having you. It's always motivational.
Great.
We
love hearing the stories.
and I love to see it when you're out there at practice, helping out with practice and giving your input. So I'm sure EJ will see you. We'll see you out at the field there. So that's exciting stuff. So EJ, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited about this roster. We got competition at every position. Right, so that's where it all starts. That's where you're going to get the best out of everybody. Either you're going to get the best out of everybody or you're going to get somebody replaced.
Yep. Nope.
So that's what you got to have in order to be successful. You got to have competition.
All right, so one last time, John, throw on the tryout right there. Open tryout Saturday, March 30th, Daytona Beach.
Come out and try out, then I'm training.
Good.
Okay.
They came out last year. They made it. And then that thing with Albany happened, so they had to let them go. But hopefully they get another opportunity.
All right.
So they're coming out. So
That'll be awesome.
Yeah. No, looking forward to seeing them. Yeah, no. And then I think that's about it. What I will do, because this is a different night for us. It's a Thursday night. Tomorrow is somebody's birthday, so we'll say Coach Marcus's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday,
happy
Coach
birthday,
Marcus.
Coach.
So there he is. Happy birthday, Coach. I hope you're having a great one. You and the family enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you next week. And so he's I gotta say, you guys, EJ, Marcus, Coach Rickerson, Scipio, we've
doing
got
a great job.
We're doing fantastic. So you guys keep that up, because that makes it easier for us. And when you make it easier for us and keep him happy, makes it easier for me. So thanks. Keeps me happy. That's right. Keep him happy. Keeps me happy. That keeps IT happy. That keeps Brittany happy. It all just keeps going from there.
Well, we just got a lot going on. We appreciate everything right now, and we wanted to we wanted to cancel Monday and do it today, knowing that they were announcing it on NFL Network, and then also to meet some people next door, and eventually this will be a part of our home here, which it is already. Orlando Esports, just come on down, and if you're a gamer, come on down. We're going to have the Preds here between players and dancers competing against you. So come and check it out.
You don't even have to just be a gamer, because I'm not a gamer, but they have a bar. So there's something for everybody.
Bar and food next door.
So we're excited, man. So I guess that's it, right?
We miss anything, John?
Miss anything?
I think we covered it
all right.
All right. Well,
we'll see him. Now we'll be back on Mondays.
Yeah, not this Monday.
Monday in 2
It'll
weeks.
be not this Monday coming up, the following Monday, because I think we told everything about that we had going on now.
Yep.
But maybe when we get back from Minnesota, we'll have one that Monday.
I hope so.
We'll have something to talk about. Maybe tell them about our media day in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Definitely.
Sweet.
All right. Well, again, thanks for watching the breakdown live.
Yep. Thanks
and
again, Barry.
let's go.
Let's go.